Welcome to Infinite Universe with interesting episode. For many years, the world of pickup trucks has stayed mostly the same. The same companies have led the market, and the changes from year to year have been very small. A new front grille, a slightly more powerful engine, or maybe an extra cup holder, those were the kinds of upgrades that truck buyers expected. These trucks were built for strength, for durability, and for tradition. People bought them because they trusted them. They were dependable, they worked hard, and they didn't change much. That was the way things had been for decades. But everything is now beginning to shift. The world is changing, and so is the way people look at vehicles. Today, people are not just asking how much a truck can tow or how big its engine is. They want to know how efficient it is. Is it good for the environment? Does it use the latest technology? Can it connect to their phones or drive more smoothly in the city? Drivers are starting to care more about how clean, quiet, and smart their trucks are, not just how powerful. This change has pushed truck makers to think differently. They can no longer just keep doing what they've always done. They need to imagine a whole new kind of truck. One that's not just strong, but also modern, eco-friendly, and smart. That's why many companies have started introducing all-electric pickup trucks. These trucks are great for the environment. They don't burn gas or diesel, and they don't release pollution. But even with all this promise, there's a problem. Many truck owners aren't ready to go fully electric. They worry about how far the truck can go before it needs to be charged. This is called range anxiety. They worry about whether there will be a charging station when they need it, especially if they're far from the city or working in remote areas. For people who use their trucks for long drives, towing trailers, or working on farms, this is a serious concern. A fully electric truck might sound great, but for their daily needs, it might not be practical yet. That's where a new idea comes in: hybrid trucks. These are vehicles that use both a regular engine and electric power. Some hybrids use gasoline, and others use diesel. But what makes these new trucks special is how they mix both power sources to give drivers the best of both worlds. You still get the strength and long range of a traditional engine, but you also get the clean, quiet, and efficient features of an electric vehicle. It's not just about adding a battery to a regular truck. It's about designing a whole new kind of vehicle from the ground up. Engineers are working hard to rethink what a truck can be. They are creating vehicles that are more intelligent and versatile than ever before. Imagine a truck that can do heavy-duty work on a farm, drive quietly and smoothly through city streets, and explore off-road trails without polluting the air. That kind of flexibility has never really been possible before, but now it is. These new trucks are changing the rules. The big truck companies, the ones that have been around for decades, are finding it hard to keep up with all these changes. Their systems and factories were built to make the old kind of trucks. Changing everything takes time, and that's opening up space for newer, more flexible companies to step in. These newer companies don't have to unlearn old ways, they can start fresh with new ideas and bold technology. And that's exactly what's happening right now. There's a new wave coming, and it's coming fast. People are talking. The media is watching. And the market is ready for something different. The next generation of pickup trucks is here, and they're changing everything. These new trucks are not just powerful, they're also smart and clean. They use both diesel engines and electric motors to deliver performance and efficiency together. For many drivers, this might be the perfect answer they've been waiting for. No more choosing between power and responsibility. These hybrid trucks offer both. But the big question is, can a new company really take on the giants? Can someone who hasn't been part of the truck world for decades actually win over loyal fans? The battle for the future of pickup trucks has just begun, and the fight is already heating up. Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting new challengers in this story. The name is CHERY. You might have heard of them already. They're a major player in the global car industry. For years, they've been successful in Asia and Europe, building cars that are reliable, affordable, and innovative. They're known for shaking things up. And now, they're coming for the pickup market. Not slowly, not carefully. They're jumping in with a bold plan and a very unique truck. CHERY isn't trying to copy the big truck companies. They're doing something totally different. They've created a diesel plug-in hybrid ute, a type of pickup truck that's almost unheard of. Most companies are working on gasoline hybrids or fully electric trucks. But CHERY is mixing the traditional strength of diesel with modern electric power. That combination is rare and exciting. Diesel engines are famous for their torque and long-range performance. They're built to work hard. Pair that with an electric motor, and you have a truck that can handle just about anything. The design of CHERY's new truck is also worth mentioning. It doesn't look like a boring copy of another brand. It looks bold and modern. It has a strong, muscular body that looks great on the job site but also stylish enough for city life. This is a truck that turns heads. It shows power, confidence, and freshness. It's clear that CHERY wants this truck to stand out, and it does. But the most important part is what's under the hood. This is not a soft hybrid that's only meant to save a little gas. It's a real workhorse. It's made for people who need serious performance, people who tow trailers, carry heavy loads, or drive long distances through tough terrain. Most hybrids on the market today use small gasoline engines and are made more for city driving. But CHERY's approach is different. They're going after the hard-working truck owners, the ones who need power, not just style. That makes CHERY's truck something very unique. It's for drivers who want to work all day with diesel strength but glide home at night with electric quietness. It's a truck that can handle both the wild and the calm. It can tow a camper across the country, then drive through the middle of a quiet town without making a sound. That kind of flexibility is rare, and CHERY knows it. They're not just guessing, they're paying attention to what drivers actually want. This is a smart move. While other big car companies are still sticking to the old ways or only making small changes, CHERY is jumping ahead. They're doing something bold and different. And that kind of courage can pay off in a big way. If they can deliver on their promises, if the truck is reliable, strong, and well supported, then the big truck makers will have to sit up and take notice. CHERY is not just launching a truck. They're making a statement. They're saying that the game is changing, and they're ready to lead. So, what is a diesel plug-in hybrid truck, really? Let's break it down. This kind of truck has two main power sources, a diesel engine and an electric motor. You can drive it on diesel when you need strength and range, like towing a heavy trailer or driving up mountains. But you can also use the electric motor for quiet, clean city driving. And because it's a plug-in hybrid, you can charge the battery at home or at a charging station. That means you can do many of your daily trips without using any diesel at all. It's like having two vehicles in one. You get the long-range power of diesel for big trips and tough jobs, and the silent, pollution-free drive of electric power for short trips or city commutes. It gives you more options. You don't have to worry about running out of battery on a long drive. And you don't have to pollute the air when you're just going to the grocery store. This is the kind of truck that could change the way people think about driving. It could reduce pollution, save fuel, and still get the job done. And it could finally give truck owners a reason to move toward cleaner energy without giving up the things they love about their vehicles. Of course, it all depends on how well CHERY builds and supports this truck. People need to trust that it will last. They need to know that they can find service centers, get parts, and rely on the company if something goes wrong. Trust takes time. But CHERY has already proven itself in other parts of the world. And now they're bringing that experience to a new challenge. If they succeed, it could inspire even more innovation. Other companies might start making diesel plug-in hybrids. The competition could grow. And in the end, that would be good for everyone because it means better trucks, cleaner air, and smarter choices for drivers everywhere. The world is moving fast, and the pickup truck world is finally catching up. Change is coming, whether the old giants are ready or not. And companies like CHERY are proving that new ideas, when done right, can turn the whole game around. The road ahead is open. The question is, who will lead the way? Will it be the same old names we've known for years, or will it be the bold newcomers with fresh ideas and fearless ambition? One thing is certain, the future of trucks will not look like the past. And for drivers everywhere, that might just be the best news in a long time. For many years, the pickup truck world didn't change very much. Year after year, it was all about the same well-known names, making tiny changes to their vehicles. Maybe they added a slightly bigger engine, a new front grille, or a more comfortable seat, but that was it. Nothing major changed. The people who bought pickup trucks liked that. They trusted the old names, the old engines, the old designs. These trucks were strong, reliable, and familiar. They were tools that worked hard and didn't need to be fancy. For a long time, that was all that mattered. But now, everything is different. The world has changed. People care more about the environment. They care more about fuel costs. They care more about smart features and clean energy. They don't just want a powerful truck, they want a smart one. They want something that doesn't pollute the air, that uses technology to make driving easier, and that saves money at the gas pump. They want a truck that fits into both work and everyday life. Electric trucks started to show up, promising zero pollution and silent rides. They sounded like the future. But for many truck owners, electric trucks weren't quite ready. People worry about how far they can drive before the battery runs out. They worry about whether there are enough charging stations around. That's especially true for people who live in rural areas, work in construction, or take long road trips. These people still need trucks that can pull, carry, and go long distances without stopping. That's where something new and exciting steps in. A different kind of truck is here, one that mixes the strength of diesel with the clean, quiet benefits of electric power. It's called a diesel plug-in hybrid. And it's not just a new version of an old truck. It's something reimagined from the ground up. It gives you three things in one. You can drive short trips using only electric power, use diesel for long drives or heavy towing, and let the truck automatically choose the best combination of both to save fuel and give you more power when needed. This means you can charge your truck at home, use electric power during your daily commute, and never even touch the diesel tank during the week. But when it's time to hit the highway or tow something heavy, the diesel engine is ready to take over. And when you need both power and efficiency, the truck's smart computer combines the two systems perfectly. It even charges the battery while you drive. There's no range anxiety here, diesel is always ready as backup. That's the beauty of the diesel plug-in hybrid, it's flexible, powerful, and efficient, all in one. Let's take a look at what this means in the real world. Imagine lining up the CHERY diesel plug-in hybrid next to the most famous pickup trucks out there, the Ford Ranger, the Toyota Hilux, and BYD's Shark. These are the trucks that have dominated the market for years. They're tough, dependable, and well-known. But something is different now. When you put the CHERY truck next to them, it's clear that the game is changing. Each of those older trucks has its own look, but CHERY brings something fresh. Its design is sharp and bold. The lines are strong, the grille is aggressive, and the whole vehicle looks like something from the future. It's not just trying to look tough, it's trying to show what comes next. But it's not just about looks. What matters most is what's inside and under the hood. Ford and Toyota continue to stick with traditional engines or small hybrid systems. Those systems are fine for saving a little fuel, but they can't drive on electric power alone. They still rely mostly on gas or diesel. They're safe choices, but they don't go far enough. BYD's Shark is a plug-in hybrid too, but it uses a petrol engine, not diesel. That makes it good for cities but not great for towing or long-distance travel. CHERY, on the other hand, uses a diesel engine, which gives more torque and better range for big jobs. If you need to haul something heavy or drive for hours without stopping, diesel is still the better choice. CHERY's hybrid system offers something that none of the others do. It can handle city driving with zero emissions. Just plug it in at night, and in the morning, you're ready to go without using any fuel. For many people, that's all they need for most of the week. Then, when it's time to take a road trip or go to work on a remote job site, the diesel engine is there, powerful and ready. You don't have to stop and recharge on the road unless you want to. The combination is smart and practical. Early reports suggest that CHERY's new truck might beat its rivals not only in power but also in fuel efficiency. In hybrid mode, it uses much less fuel than a regular truck. In electric mode, your fuel cost is nearly zero. It's a great option for people who want to save money, reduce pollution, and still get all the power they need. And this isn't just theory, it's happening now. Inside the truck, CHERY also brings something new. The cabin feels like a modern car, not an old-school work truck. It has big, bright touchscreens, digital displays, and smart controls that are easy to use. Everything feels high-tech and comfortable. Even better, CHERY includes advanced safety features as standard. Things like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and emergency braking are not expensive extras, they come with the truck. That raises the bar for everyone else. Other brands are now being forced to include more features just to keep up. CHERY has clearly thought about every part of the driving experience. Not just power, but comfort, safety, and value. The truck feels like something new, something that understands what today's drivers want. It's not just about doing the job, it's about doing it better, smarter, and more affordably. This new CHERY truck is a serious challenge to the old favorites. For years, companies like Ford and Toyota have dominated the market with vehicles that work well but don't really change. Now, they're being forced to adapt. The CHERY diesel plug-in hybrid doesn't just offer another option, it raises the standard. It makes the older trucks feel a little outdated. This is what real competition looks like, and it's exciting. In places like the United States, this truck is something totally new. Think about a contractor in Texas. He needs diesel power to haul equipment and materials out to rural job sites. But during the week, he drives through the city and deals with traffic. With the CHERY truck, he gets the best of both worlds. Diesel for the heavy lifting, electric for the quiet and cheap city driving. That's smart. It's efficient. It's something no other truck really offers yet. And there's more. Electric driving can qualify for tax credits. You save money on fuel, and you might get a break on your taxes too. For a small business owner or a family, that adds up. Instead of owning two vehicles, one for work, one for daily life, you could have just one truck that does it all. It tows a boat, takes the kids to school, and handles the morning commute. All without giving up comfort or performance. Picture a Monday morning in Chicago. You unplug your CHERY truck and drive to work in silence. No diesel needed. It's clean and quiet. On Saturday, you pack the family and head to the Colorado mountains. Diesel handles the highway drive. When you get to the nature park, you switch to electric and drive through without disturbing the peace. It's better for nature, better for the family, and just more enjoyable. In Iowa, a farmer hitches a heavy trailer to the truck. The diesel engine and electric motor work together to give maximum power. The job gets done without stress. On a family camping trip, you use the truck's onboard outlets to power lights, charge phones, or even run a small fridge. The CHERY truck becomes more than just transportation, it becomes part of the experience. It's a work tool, a family car, and a travel companion all in one. That's what makes this truck special. It's flexible. It adapts to your life. It doesn't ask you to give up anything. Instead, it gives you more. More power, more savings, more comfort, and more options. It shows that you can have modern technology and still do serious work. It proves that being eco-friendly doesn't mean being weak or soft. This is strength with intelligence. The CHERY diesel plug-in hybrid truck is not just another truck on the market. It's a challenge to everything we thought we knew about trucks. For decades, the American truck world has been ruled by the same few companies. Japanese brands also hold a strong place. But now, CHERY is entering with something completely different. They're not trying to beat the old brands at their own game, they're creating a new game. This truck might start a whole new trend, heavy-duty plug-in hybrids that use diesel. It's a smart answer for people who think full electric trucks are still too limited, but who want more than a basic old-school truck. If CHERY can price it right, they could sell a lot of them. And once people start seeing how well it works, the demand could grow fast. That could lead to something even bigger. Other brands would have to catch up. They'd have to create better technology, offer more features, and lower their prices. CHERY's truck could spark a wave of innovation in the whole truck world. The result? Better options and more savings for everyone. That's what real competition does, it makes everything better. In the end, the CHERY diesel plug-in hybrid isn't just a new truck. It's a smart answer for drivers in a changing world. It keeps the power and range of diesel, but adds the quiet, clean efficiency of electric driving. It doesn't throw away the old ways, it improves them. It's a better tool for today's needs. It's a truck that can do everything. Go to work, drive your kids to school, tow a camper, explore nature, save fuel, and reduce pollution. It's smart, strong, and ready for whatever life throws at you. For drivers everywhere, that's exciting. And for the truck world, it means the future has officially arrived. The old rules are gone. A new chapter has begun. And it's going to be a thrilling ride. Thanks for watching. Keep it and stay tuned. Like and subscribe our channel. Have a good day.